What is up, everybody? Welcome to PE with Coach Wood. Today we're going to be starting an awesome unit on basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, by the end of this unit, yes, you will be able to dunk the basketball, 360 dunk, between the legs dunk. You'll be looking like MJ. So ladies and gentlemen, lace up those shoes. Let's get ready. All right, I'm joking. Maybe you won't be able to dunk, but you should be able to improve your basketball skills greatly. And who knows, maybe you might be able to dunk. I don't know, but I'm not making any promises, all right? So ladies and gentlemen, what we're gonna be doing today is we're gonna be working on some dribbling skills. This video right here is for dribbling beginners. So if you're a beginner and you're still working on your skills, all right, this is the video for you. Now, if you're watching this video right now and you're like, hey, I know how to dribble. I'm a pretty good dribbler, all right? So stop this video. There should be another video right around it that is for advanced dribblers. Go to that video, all right? I don't know if it'll be able to help you how to dunk, but it'll be a better video for you. So ladies and gentlemen, what you're gonna need, some materials, all right? Get some dots. If you don't have dots, get some pennies, get some coins. You can use those as dots. That will be perfect. Here are my beautiful dots, all right? I'm gonna set those to the side because we don't need them right now. You're also, if you have, here we go, the basketball, the rock, whatever you want to call it. If you have a basketball, that is perfect. If you don't have a basketball, that's all right. If you have maybe a kickball at home or some sort of ball that you can use, that you can bounce, that would be perfect. If you don't have a ball at all, that's okay. We can always use the good old imagination, all right? So put the ball down for a minute because we're not going to start with that. Put the dots to the side. And ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Woo! Here we go. So first off, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you the basics of dribbling. All right? Because one thing as a PE teacher, I'm not just going to hand you a ball and say dribble and expect you to know how to do it. All right? So I'm going to show you the basics. So we're going to pretend we have an imaginary ball to our side and we're going to be dribbling that in just a second. All right? We good? Let's try that again. Are we good? All right, nice. So first things first, we want to take our feet, we want to make them shoulder width apart, all right? So my feet should be a little wider than my shoulders. Everyone say shoulders. Shoulders, there we go. So feet are a little wider than my shoulders. Now here, right here, my knees, all right? Bend those knees a little bit, all right? When we dribble, we don't want to be standing straight up like this, all right? That's not how we dribble. You don't see LeBron James drive to the hoop about to dunk, dribbling like this, all right? Don't want to be doing that, all right? It's not going to be good, all right? So feet, shoulder width apart, knees bent, just like this. And then what I need you to do, I need you to put your hands out in front of you, and I need you to think for just a second. Think. What hand is your dominant hand? Everyone say dominant hand. When I say dominant, you say hand. Dominant. All right, so your dominant hand, that's the hand that you write your name with. All right, you eat food with, you brush your teeth with. If you pick your nose, maybe you pick your nose with that hand. Hopefully you don't. All right, that's the hand that you use the most. That is my right hand. All right? Some of you are lefties, which is awesome, all right? And that might be your left hand, but for me, it's my right hand. So I'm gonna extend my right hand out. I don't want those T-Rex arms like this, all right? Because I can't dribble like this because it's gonna go off my knee, my feet. It's not gonna look good, all right? I wanna extend my arm out, all right? So, legs spread apart, knees bent, hands out. Now, when I have the ball, we're gonna pretend there's a ball right there, all right? I'm not slapping the ball down like this. I'm not saying, that's not how I dribble, all right? I don't wanna use my palm, I wanna use my fingertips. Everyone say fingertips, all right? I'm gonna use my fingertips, all right? Especially my little fingerprints right here, those pads right on my fingertips, and I'm gonna push the ball down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extend my arm down and I'm going to flick my wrist, snap my wrist down. Flick of the wrist, all right? So that's how I dribble, just like that, all right? I'm not slapping the ball. I'm not saying bat ball, bat. No, what I'm doing, just like this, extending my arm down, all right? Flicking my wrist. So just flick your wrist for a second. Snap your wrist down, just like that. And when I snap it down, you see my fingers go down, all right? I'm pushing the ball down just like this, all right? Remember, no slap. Here we go, just like this. Nice and easy. all right? Very simple, all right? Look at, you're already dribbling the ball. You didn't even realize it. You're dribbling the ball. I'm putting it on my side. Here we go. Let's go to the other hand. Whew. That might be a little weird for you. Whew. I don't hear any noise. That's all right. Don't worry about it. As I'm dribbling, notice I'm not bringing it up here. I'm not Goliath over here. I'm not a big old giant, all right? I'm bringing it down here. I'm not Taco Falls. He's super tall. I think he's the tallest NBA player. I don't know. Check it. All right? So I'm going to keep it below my waist. Everyone say waist. All right? So when I'm dribbling, I don't want to bring it up here. Remember, you don't see Russell Westbrook going to the hoop, driving with the ball dribbling above his head because someone's going to steal it or it's going to bounce away or it's going to look bad. So dribble below the waist. So review. Feet shoulder width apart, knees bent. Dominant hand, the hand that you use the most. Extend it out. Push the ball down, snap your wrist, use your fingers. Dribble below the waist. Woo! And if you want to dance at the end, you can dance at the end. But our goal is when we're dribbling, we want it nice and consistent. Nice and consistent. Say it with me. Nice and consistent. Nice and consistent. All right? So that means, consistent means if I'm dribbling and I'm at a good pace, all right? That's called consistency. All right? Keeping it the same, all right? Now, if I dribble fast and then slow it down and then go fast and then go up high and do that, that's not consistent. That's not the same, all right? We want to try to keep it consistent as much as possible. So ladies and gentlemen, that's the basics of dribbling. Now what I need you to do, here's my ball. Grab your ball, and what we're going to do is we're going to practice. But before we even bounce it, all I want you to do, or start dribbling, all I want you to do is I want you to grab your ball, and I want you to extend your arm out. I want you to push it down, extend that arm, push the ball down, snap that wrist. Remember using your fingers, and then I want you to push it down and catch it. Push it down and catch it. Push it down and catch it. That's all I want you to do right now. All right, practice that, all right? Because I have some kids, what they'll do is they realize they're slapping the ball or doing something they're not supposed to. So remember, extend that hand down, push that arm down, snap that wrist, push down with your fingers, all right? So push down, catch, push down, catch. And I just want you to do 10 of those, 10 simple ones, all right? Just like this. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Easy, all right? Nice and easy, all right? Just because we're practicing that form, that pushing down form, because now what we're going to do is we're actually going to dribble. So what I need you to do, snag one dot or a penny or whatever you have, and I want you to set it down on the ground. Now you're going to be dribbling on that dot because we don't want to be like this. All right? We want to stay in one spot, all right? So I have my dot on the ground. I'm going to put it right here, and my goal is I want to consistently dribble on that dot. Sound good? All right, let's do it. Ready? Legs are spread apart. My knees are bent. My arm is extended. I'm snapping that wrist, pushing down, using my fingers. I'm not slapping the ball. I don't want to hurt the ball. Don't hurt the ball. All right, nice and easy, all right? Notice I went off the dot a little bit. I'm coming back to it, all right? Now, if you've messed up, that's all right. Keep trying, all right? Now, if you're a lefty, remember, same thing, just like this. Nice and easy. Here we go. Just keep dribbling. Just keep dribbling. Don't give up. You got it. Remember, you mess up, keep trying. Don't worry about it, all right? Practice this right here, consistent. I'm not going too fast. I'm not dribbling up high like this. Consistency. Keep it the same. If you can keep your eyes up, that's great. If you got to look at the ball just because you're new to this, that's totally fine. Do that too. All right? So ladies and gentlemen, that is just basic dribbling right there. All right? Now what I want you to try is this. I want you to dribble 5 with your dominant hand and then 5 with your non-dominant hand. So my dominant hand is my right hand. All right? So I'm going to dribble 5 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick it up. Now I'm going to try my left. Is it going to be a little harder with my left? Probably. That's all right. Let's try it. Ready? 1, 2, Nice. Remember, keep that dribble below the waist. Whew. Soon enough, you guys are going to be dunking, I promise. Well, actually, I don't promise. But you're going to be a better dribbler, I promise that. All right? So next, we are going to play a game called Pop the Dot. So this is what I need. I need you to grab your other dots, all right? Take those dots, spread them out. Spread them out, spread them out. Make sure I'm in the camera. All right, so you're gonna spread them out, and if you have a big space, that's even better, all right? So you're gonna spread them out, and what you're gonna do, your goal is, you're gonna go around and you're gonna try to pop as many dots as you can. To pop a dot, you have to dribble the ball on there 3 times. 1, 2, 3, easy enough, all right? So I'm gonna start dribbling, all right? And now we're incorporating moving with it, all right? So I'm gonna walk and dribble, keeping that same consistent dribble, all right? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on the dot. 1, 2, 3, nice. Now I go to the next dot. Ready? 1, 2, 3, very nice. Very nice. I'm gonna skip that one. I'm gonna come over here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I popped all those dots. You can have as many as you can or as many as you want. If you want, you can time yourself, see how fast you can go pop all the dots, all right? Make it a challenge. Do whatever you can to make it a little harder. So if I want to, I can do it once with my dominant hand. I can do it once with my non-dominant hand. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, go to the other one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, whatever you can do to make it a little harder. Because remember, we're trying to improve that dribbling. So if you're doing it and it's easy, remember, try to make it a little harder, and then guess what, ladies and gentlemen? A little harder. All right, so the last thing we're gonna do, all right, is that was pop the dot. The last thing we're gonna do is called pick up the dot. All right, this is super simple and it's exactly what you think. So what you're gonna try to do is you're gonna try to dribble, squat down, and pick up the dot, the penny, whatever it is, all right? So all you're gonna do is notice when I'm going down, my dribble becomes a little smaller. That's all right. That's how I control it, all right? So I'm going around, picking them up, nice and easy. Woo! Pick up the dots. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I need to tell you. At any point during this video, if you're like, hey, Coach Wood, you're going way too fast. I couldn't do this, this, or this. You can always pause the video, work on stuff. So at the very beginning, if you want to work on just bouncing it and catching it, that's where you're at, that's totally fine, all right? If you want to skip ahead to pop the dot, play that game, add whatever rules you want to, make it a little more harder for you, that's totally fine as well, all right? Take this, all right, and improve your dribbling. Ladies and gentlemen, it was awesome. I will talk to you later. Peace.